Hey folks, Brian Blessing in Las Vegas. Glad to be with you at ATS.io. And as always, we remind you about our pal Adam Burke and his weekday podcast. Great information. I join Adam each and every Tuesday. This Tuesday, we're going to do a ton on the NFL draft. We'll have videos leading right up to it. Thursday night in Cleveland, the first round. Friday night, rounds 2 and 3. And it's just 2 nights of exceptional football talk. Have some fun. You could talk pools. And you can actually bet on this stuff now, which is the really, really exciting opportunity that presents itself for us. Let's focus on the cornerbacks, because in a pass-happy league, you need guys to defend the outlandish wide receivers and the quarterbacks that have been lighting it up in recent years. You need the guys that can run every bit as fast. Now, the thing, as the wide receivers, the thing is in college, the guys that look great on tape in college as wide receivers, some pan out, some don't, because the bottom line is across the board when a college wide receiver heads into the NFL, they're going against DBs that across the board are every bit as fast, if not even faster than them. Now, from the cornerback's perspective, Stations Casinos here in Las Vegas has put up a prop over under 4.5 cornerbacks. It doesn't include safeties, cornerbacks. Over under 4.5 selected in the first round. And the over is minus $1.25. I think you can maybe cash a number here on the under and get the plus price. 4 guys are without doubt guaranteed to go in the first round. Patrick Surtain from Alabama. The odds are real good he's going to Dallas. Greg Newsome, Northwestern. J.C. Horn, South Carolina. And Caleb Farley from Virginia Tech. Now, Farley has had injury concerns at Virginia Tech. A bit of a red flag, but the talent's there. Farley will go in the first round. Now, the next 2 guys, in some mock drafts, they're mentioned. Eric Stokes from Georgia and Asante Samuel from Florida State. But I think both of these guys, you could say they're borderline first-round grades, could fall down into the second round. Because with the run on quarterbacks and the run on wide receivers, that means that there are stout defensive players that are going to be available in the bottom third of the first round. You get the Barmore kid, the defensive tackle from Alabama. We know about Parsons, the linebacker from Penn State. Penn State's got Oweh, the edge rusher. So many offensive players, over 18.5 is the projected number for offensive players. Okay, what does that leave you? It leaves you 13.5 picks for defensive guys and, in particular, cornerbacks. But I think the linebackers, the edge rushers, are going to eat up some of those spots, and maybe Barmore, the defensive tackle. So I think that Stokes and Samuel are guys that could fall into the first round, because I do think some of the teams at the bottom will trade down into the second round. And anybody that's giving up a lot to come up and get somebody at the bottom of the first round, they're going for a true difference maker or a position of need. You know, it could be jumping up for a running back, could be jumping up for Bateman, the wide receiver from Minnesota, or they could be jumping up for an edge rusher that fell into their lap. And there's depth at the cornerback position. So I would say look for the plus price. I'll say 4 cornerbacks go in the first round. The number's over under 4.5. It's plus $1.15 for that number to stay under the total of 4.5. I just think by circumstances, so many offensive players, that 4 cornerbacks go in the first round. 2 really good guys, Stokes and Samuel, will make somebody happy, but they'll make him happy at the top of the second round. Fun to dissect the draft, and it's now an opportunity for us to actually handicap and wager on, and we'll talk about it all this week with you at ATS.io.